morning, everyone. It's truly an honor to be here with you on this momentous occasion. My name is Maya, and I'm an international student from Singapore. I took the longest commercial flight in the world to begin my journey at TC, yet I've never felt more at home. I spent most of my life feeling like an outlier, longing to belong, but struggling to conform to what I perceived as the requisites for acceptance and worthiness where I grew up. My time at TC has changed me irrevocably by transforming my understanding of belonging. It's taught me that belonging is less about fitting in and more about feeling seen. I've thought a lot about what it means to feel seen. I think it's when we perceive that another person accepts and appreciates us just as we are. This liberates us from the need to earn approval and empowers us to more authentically be ourselves. Paradoxically, it can also instantly expand and even transform our sense of who we are. Those who we feel seen by can broaden the aperture of our self-perception. And in the words of John O'Donohue, we might overhear ourselves saying things we never knew we knew. This was my experience at TC. Dr. Dan Tomasulo, through his uplifting effervescence and his grounding wisdom, consistently inspired creativity and coherence in my thoughts. Dr. George Bonanno, with his unflinching honesty and curiosity, brought out my boundless love for learning and scientific inquiry. And my beloved friends in the soulful community created by Dr. Lisa Miller have shown me how transient moments of connection can evolve into an enduring sense of belonging. This belonging is not predicated on sameness or conformity, but rather on our earnest efforts our earnest efforts to see through the eyes of one another without losing sight of our own values and vision. During these tumultuous times, trying to see through the eyes of others, especially when we don't see eye to eye, seems particularly vital. It's also exceedingly difficult. It can be counterintuitive, clumsy, and imperfect. But still, we can try. My time at TC has convinced me that we can make another person feel seen just by trying to see in the way that they see. Through the simple and sincere yearning to know, what is it like to be you? We start to see how much of the human experience actually unifies us. While I don't know all of you, I like to think that we share the knowledge of what it means to feel understood, accepted, and loved, even for just a moment, even by just one other person. I venture to suggest that we also share the knowledge of what it feels like to not be seen, to not be understood, to not belong. And I think that all of these contrasting experiences are pivotal in shaping how we show up for ourselves and one another. So on this threshold of new beginnings, I invite you to consider how your experiences of feeling seen and your experiences of not feeling seen have shaped the way that you see. I wholeheartedly believe that we can transform the imprints of all of these experiences into blueprints for building bridges of connection in our world. Even amid the seemingly intractable conflicts of our time, we are equipped to serve as architects of belonging for ourselves and the people around us. Imagine what our world could be If each time we looked at another person, we could see, in the words of Ram Dass, that this person feels sad, hurt, and frightened sometimes, just like me. This person wishes to be free from pain and suffering, just like me. This person longs to be loved, just like me. I believe that choosing to see and honor the humanness in one another and within ourselves is an act of compassionate activism and a potent solve for our world of fractured belonging. If each of us sitting here today can try to consistently see just one other person in this way, I really think that the resonance of our actions will ripple outwards and slowly move us towards a more connected and peaceful world. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being you, and congratulations, class of 2024.